Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, June 28th, 2026, and it's time for your Sunday reading. I'm Dolly. This is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and I am so glad that you're here. Thanks for coming. Let's get over to the other camera and let's find out what Spirit has in store for us this week. All right, here we go. So this will be the last week that we're using the Sisterhood of the Seers Oracle by Athena Laz and the Spirit Song Tarot by Pauline Fay. So let's get the cards shuffled. And as I do, I'm going to ask the angels to protect us. I'm going to ask the spirits of the land in my home, the Landvatir and the Husvatir, to surround us. And I'm going to ask the ancestors to give us wisdom. What do we need to know for this week, Spirit? Please and thank you, and I love you. All right, here we go. I had a couple flip over for the second card, so I took them both. But let's start with the first card. And the first card is Your Big Dream. Your big dream. We have a door. Where does it go? And roses blooming beautifully. What is our big dream? Let's turn over this card and find out. Oh, we've got the Seven of Acorns. Now, the acorns are like the wands in this particular deck. Okay, so it's actually like the Seven of Wands. And I am feeling from these two cards, I am feeling an aggressive pursuit of our dreams, a real aggressive, like, I got to do this now. This is the time. I'm going to make this happen. Basically taking the bull by the horns and saying, I'm doing this. I'm doing this right now. And that's good. I'm good. Let's go to the next set of cards here. So we've got this kind of aggressive push towards fulfilling our dreams. We also have, the Seer of Seekers. Now, we had this last week. This says, seership, you are safe, soften. Okay? Soften. I'm feeling like Spirit is saying, okay, I know that you want this particular thing right now. You've got a vision. You want to make this happen, but soften the aggressiveness a little bit. Dial back just enough to make it palatable to the people that you need help with in order to fulfill your dream. Does that make sense? Let's flip over the tarot cards and see what those were too. We got the King of Acorns, so the King of Wands, and we also got the Tower. The Tower. So the King of Acorns is very much it says on the card itself, optimism and innovation. And I will agree with that. That is what Spirit is pushing forward here. Basically, Spirit is saying, listen, you've got everything that you need in order to make your big dream come true. You don't need to take such an aggressive approach to it. In the process of doing that, you could be creating a tower moment for yourself, And with the tower, the tower is an awakening card. It's very much it's almost like what we were talking about last week with Loki jumping in and sometimes shaking things up a little bit, shaking the tower a little bit. And here we have a nice chameleon who's kind of hanging on for dear life for the tower. But in a lot of the other tarot cards, you have that representation of the tower being struck by lightning and the fire and the guy falling, right? And that's an awakening moment. It's an aha moment. It is I'm going to do something rash. It's like Spirit saying, I'm going to do something rash to wake you up if you don't listen to what I have to say right now, because sometimes Spirit is there to protect you. You see it as a conflict, but actually it's Spirit being very protective of you. So these three together, you are safe. Soften, soften, you know, how you get awakened to how you need to go forth with your big dream really depends on you. Are you going to be innovative? Are you going to be creative? Are you going to be about enterprise and distinction? Or are you going to be about a power that is so squeezing that everything that you're trying to do starts slipping between your fingers? You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's take a look at this third card here. The third card is allowing it to arrive. There you go. Okay. And we've gotten this card before too. Here's the hibiscus here. Allowing it to arrive, not forcing it to arrive. All right. It is great to dream. It is great to plan. It is great to have like some focus in what you want to do, but don't get so totally wrapped up in a particular method of getting what you want, because it is much better for it to arrive organically, allowing it to arrive, okay, instead of pushing it. And the tarot card is the Knight of Shells, but it's in the medicine position. Now, in the upright position, it says charm and passion, okay, and I would agree with that. It's like a youthful charm and passion. In the medicine position, what I'm feeling is I'm feeling a passion, but it's more of a tainted by life passion, not a youthful, go with the flow, hey, let's do this thing kind of passion. It is I want this now, and this is how I want it, and these are the steps that I want to take, and this is how it's going to get there. And that is an aggressive form of passion. Right? And spirit is really making it clear with this reading that aggressively pursuing what we want in a way that hurts people, that might damage friendships, that could possibly hinder us from getting what we want because we're clinging to it so tightly. That is what spirit is warning against. Spirit is saying, go forward. It is important for us to dream. It is important for us to follow through on our dreams. But we have to be flexible. We have to be soft. We're safe. We're safe. Okay? All right, let's get back over to the other camera. Woo! Spirit was telling us something. I like when that happens. I like when spirit is, listen, you need to listen. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will see you guys on Wednesday for Good Morning Coffee and Talk at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. I love you guys. Take care, everybody. All right. Bye-bye.